Alright, let's get. See, everything's set up over here. We also got Manaheim over here, so sadly you won't be appearing over here. Because we got a dumbass idea that I'm planning on doing over here with all this. So as per usual, we're gonna get our strats going, stats moving, and the production flowing rather. And get this side out over here. Not really do much over here because we got this shit, but right, we got our thing going over here. Wall of difficulty, but yeah, we'll start off over here with our focus. That's just as for me. The Grand Duchy of Finland remains united with the Russian crown, even though the latter has no head to bear it. Out of the February Revolution in 1918, when the Senate declared independence, only the terrorists of a Poland Republican rebellion in Russia was thwarted. Order was restored by Cortex forces that received the former Governor General Prince Albertine as military overseer of Finland. Although the Senate was restored and many of the Finnish officers pardoned, the state of affairs never returned to its pre-war condition. Social Democrats were forced underground. The Russian military required stupid present Finnish politics. As already in the period of decadence, so did Finland. The same regime remained unpopular and ineffective, linked on boiling in the land of lakes. And it seems that only one spark is needed to ignite the powder keg over here. Just the one little spark over here. We'll see that spark over in there very soon. To be soon. Almost soon, really. What else sort of things going on over here, really? In our little empire of Russia. But yeah, we got all sorts of things over here, yeah. Also, France got a little touch over here like that. To be more in line with what Batai actually believe in over here, and yeah, I would like to mess around with that over here. Also got a. Also, this tree became like its own thing. Interesting stuff over here. Also, yeah, over here. I am thinking of at least trying this out over here, seeing what that is before we actually know do that. But yeah, we're gonna mess around with all that. And at some point, maybe. Yeah, we've got the policeman's pains. The fact that Finland did not secede from Russia like the other Western extremity of the Russian Empire, even ruled by the immutable Finnish Nationalist Socialists and other sort of anti-Russians, the hour of tribulation for Russia ended when the pure flag still flying over Helsinki. They were genuinely left subdued and orderly apolitical. Yet the failure of the 20s merely gave the stomach Finnish time to really develop. Now they have all returned. Nationalists march through the countryside, sweeping villages up in their wide nets of propaganda and military recruitment. The left controls the working class districts, while Republicans are once again taking hold of the intelligentsia and bourgeois. They are crown exits for a reason. The Grand Duchy remain whole, and also for the elements be systematically rooted out. Search homes, street factories, relocate peasants. Finns must remain loyal to the Tsar. Those who thunder at his engines must be cut down. Yeah, and cutting down they shall be over here. Assuming that all the shit's banned. All shit's banned over here, and yeah, there will be there's actually gonna be a bit more over here, depending on what it says, but yeah. Let's see if we got a little coalition going on over here. Coalition versus on over here. Interesting little stuff we got. At least. See, that's a still a bit off over here. What the hell that's happening? Pretty wonky shit in my opinion, but it is what it is over here. Yeah, stuff over here. I probably will do like a little overview of all of this on my own. Well, not my own, but just like a little. You know, yeah, you don't exactly have an econ or stuff over here, so I might do like a little overview on what is on like the little descriptions and all that. Probably, maybe theoretically, who knows? After guys are dead, because of course. Let's see over here. The governor's hardship. Alright, actually, this is first. The greatest cause in the world. Yeah, and the wash. That's the. Yeah, or is it Jan? Let's say Jan over here. Was at the guard strode up to his cell. This happened so many times I no longer felt the pain touching his viscera. Or viscera he normally accompanied the side of torturer. He had been here for weeks, months, maybe a season. He did not know, nor did he care. Every day was alike. He grew, was beaten, drank, and bathed in freezing water, and felt rats scamper across the nipple in the midnight. He was his vessel emptied. There was nothing left for him to say or do. They had beaten out of him the last tear and cried. He tells the day his capture knew too. He was led not to the race without his fingers bore over the screws. At least one last remaining tooth knocked out. He was outside. The sun was on welcome sight. Eat if it held to death. Today you are to run. If you stop, cold water will pour onto you until you run again. It was not stop until you. The crying agent knew one. John Niels looked at the paper. Until you reveal where German agents are located. In May afternoon, while John's leg gave out, he scarcely looked up in prison, and now his bruised and infected leg, blood frozen upon him. He had enough. He on the snowy ground, then looked up at the sky, blotted by a barely form of an agent. He felt his first bucket full of his torso. He was numb. A minute later, another. Stopped breathing. He smiled. He hadn't revealed so much as the quarter where his comrades hid. Another martyr. One of many of the martyrs we got going on over here. All sorts of shit going on over here with the Ukraine. But things shall be changing. Quiet change. It was hardship. It's difficult to muzzle the rabid dog when the will groom show animals bark for them. Supposedly docile, cheaply low Finnish upper class, redefined Swedish is in the language, if not ethnicity, disconnected from the Boers countrymen in every considerable way. It despises more. Their papers make the most laughable excuses for the agitated. They call them patriots, odd men bescotted by unusual demagogues, and most gallantly products of the lowly circumstances inflicted upon this country. We can't hope to control the country with such people as we have the allies. The legal press serves to amplify the terrorists. They can tell their garnish denunciation for all they like. It doesn't hide the fact that they print the speeches of every agitator alongside of. They announce plans for general strikes on Wednesday the 9th in Helsinki Village Center at 8 a.m. 8 or such. Expect us to not notice? Because I told you, praise different pretenders to the throne. Everything they do is aim to mock the heart to dissipate. If we could, hanging would be too good for them. Well, it is what it is. Oh, yeah, people will be people. Fickly little things in it. Let's see out here, brother and stooges. Did the night once drove into the back of Mother Russia, so too a dagger is poised to strike once more at the tears on German people operate underground. So Democrats organizing wildcat strikes against the Rook family for a return to life for public in the streets of Gizivor. Obviously, the most patriotic middle class knew no better to fall in line. For the lie spurred up by ideas on orders of Paul Deviant himself. But around the common thing to easily food, we must forego the carrot and double the stick budget. That's just getting his word out here, and we'll get a Revolution's legacy. Yeah, those will increase by support over here, while vision and all that stuff over here. Also stability. Stability. My price is stability. Where art thou, stability? Where art thou? Let's do. Pushing the pause over here, increasing other supports over here. What did he ran across the sea? The nest of trees in Warsaw doesn't tire. Tentacles of post-age reach deep into the lifeblood of our nation. The goal of this legion of spies, agitators, smugglers, rebel rousers, professional trees is to turn our people against the union with Russia. Bleeding of Finland that has broken its eternal bond will join their crusade against the motherland. They attack both in body and spirit. Many of the so-called National Socialist terrorists, as well as the communists and other troublemakers like anarchists, have received their guns, money, and training, while the counterfeit not safe from their subversive propaganda. It is safe for the police to deal with all actors acting on behalf of the poor with utmost ruthlessness. There's also the ep1. I see that a few times over here, just not too often. But you have Albania over here. Yeah, it's Enver Hoxha. What's up, Hoxha? As well, he's still doing this fucking, well, actually, no. That's the other guy over here. I thought it was Hoxha. I think I got the two confused by complete accident. It's been a bit, so I do apologize for that. Again, mutiny, yeah, that how happened. Nothing happens. And yeah, we got this going on over here. We got across the sea. It was during these cold mornings when the sterile winter sunlight filtered into his room, splaying uneven wells across the hardwood floor, that he became his own worst enemy, sequestered as he had been for years in his little apartment. Hemmed in the bridge sky on one end and the upper lenses of his stool on the other over here. Yeah, words are hard. He found doubts hanging off the limbs of his imagination like dead men from gallows rolling into eyes from the cracks beneath the door. He found this little slit between wood and wood to be slowly killing him. The absence of expected letter devoured the rims of his own future. According to possibly to blame the landlady, spinning child of Congress, Poland, who viewed everything to the east of the mountain frontiers unambiguously a Muscovite. Hearing that her new tenant hailed from his villas, he had begun using him as a pinkish of all the aggression she had built up prior to her homeland's independence, undercooking his meals, sloppily making his bed, and he had sat on the mail for an agonizingly long amount of time. He tried many times to correct his hostility between him, looking up from his cold dinner. He would just tell her, marginalizing the very limits of his command of host language, "Jestim fini," and these are them. Więc i tak samo jak ci widzicie ten dziecki nawisko u2. Yeah, definitely butchered it. I'm sorry, Portland. Sorry to all my pulls out there over here. One day. Anyways, but I would break a student against the grievance he faced as a patriarch lineage. She would leave him to eat science. He had eventually been able to discipline his imagination beyond the memories of the domestic betrayal, only to have a new permutation of his paranoia intervene. Here was his own letter, the one he sent months ago to reply was hopefully heading toward the crack beneath the door. Now he saw let me take it to Danzig, carried by a sympathetic crewman to this or that cargo liner. A quick eyes for the boat going to be considered by his Irish policeman on the docks of Helsinki, who would read through the trace of location to his recipient, silently thanking poor old Ruto for imbecilely condemning his conduct to slaughter and crushing any hope of revolution in Finland. With a couple of years of landlady passing by and the sound of her shoes haunting the door just for enough time for pale white influence to me. Ruto smiles and curses under his breath, forever doubting himself. Yeah, so this is our guy over here. Yes, I am reading through all the events over here. Probably won't do this every time I do this over here, at least for the beginning part over here, because it's going to be the same. But yeah. Your boy be doing your boy things over here. In the unending benevolence of the Tsar. Oh yeah, this. So we'll to the east. Somebody provoked the farm with only arms and the guys had caught him with their train, but he used the adventures in the warfare and raging the ruin as possible. Oh, Christ. Ah, sorry about that. That's crazy. That's in Blood and Massacre. That came out of nowhere. Oh, it's like. I'm not telling I didn't even realize that. I'm bad, everyone. Ah, damn. Anyways, the insolence that does. In the upending benevolence, the Tsar has given the right to the Finnish people to be represented in a government to his parliament. Even though the Senate during the Civil War did not end our goodwill, and the Senate will re-establish, albeit purged free elements. Yet our kindness of the Finnish was unpaid with more treachery. Many senators refused to support the government in an already decades-long task of returning all to Finland, some openly demanding independence or sympathizing with terrorists and conspirators. Any attempt to reform is blocked by this council of fools, and Sien's aging hands are bound. What happened? We got a thing going. We got a thing going. Again, shit, just relatively done. But now we split over here now. Right now, I'm not really spending all the PP because I would not be paying as the whites just yet. But we definitely are going to begin our thing going. This Korea doing its thing already. Yeah, we got that. Some Republic still adds up over here. And look at all this shit over here. Quite interesting little thing we got going over here. Scheming Generals. Look at the reaction is. Look at the blood over here. I think I know who this is. While the men who stood shoulder to shoulder with us in the Great War Outlaw beyond compared, the generation of soldiers that are quiet in their shade have not yet proven themselves to be of some caliber. Of same caliber, sorry. In fact, there are wounds among the brass leading officers belong to society and they go to since the Grand Duchy. Proof is not yet come forward, but inaction only serves to breed weakness. You must strike first before evil is allowed to take root. Go for blood. And before the evil. If we hit the Westford over here, yeah, might as well read this over here because that's tangentially related to us. The senior socialist force intervening to labor dispute in the small markets controlled province of Westford appeared the most observant of the risky manifestation of bargains, increasing confidence doomed to find itself in the payment of coverage in reality. Remarkably, socialist forces and interests decidedly prevailed, gaining control of Westford after several days of fighting the eventual push back through their opponents. While the costliness of the operation on both sides seemingly showed a full reignition and origin civil war in their future, it's undeniable as long before the cause began to thaw. News of victory reached Berkshire, carrying with the Cascaders from New Zealand. In a last speech, Sheriff extolled the heroism of workers and the soldiers alike. Also, that faculty praising the Radford for their material support. Across the mountains, the situation in Oslo was one defined by terror and despair. The victory of the communists on their own doorstep has produced a complete collapse of confidence in the ruling Fatherland League, and only a number of often quite violent messages have been sent to the regime. These are numbered, and it cannot prevail. Separating Norway from the Red Scum on both sides of the boat, however, the nations joined at the base of the road has been hinged upon over the faction. His future has begun to turn, which is anyone guess about to come. Let me see this whole deal between Norway and between actually Alfred. Actually, this might think to turn to its past week now too. Yeah, because depending on who wins it over here, the two Norwegians can have different effects. They have different paths over that on too. Over here, Prussia is independent over here. It's not really Prussia's doing no thing really. Yeah, because ultimately it could make things quite worse depending on circumstances. They're quite bad. Similar to the last Messiah. Oh yeah, this whole fucking thing. I'm gonna read something. This is a quite interesting little thing that we got going on over here. Coming out of the psychic rubble and shared political horizon, Norway defeats Peter Wesselzapfe, a notorious recruit who prefers to accompany the mountains to humans. Few can comprehend why a man who notoriously prefers to accompany the mountains to men decided to read the power as the violent collapse of the Fatherland League movement. To this, David Malrose have replied that Norway simply doesn't have politics anymore, and that the more the sustained way of treading terror with the enemy now at their doorstep and as a solution to this pain can't be fully encompassed in the political realm. That before his part has yet to make his intention entirely clear, having so far refused to send for his outside home and farm so. That's philosophy from one severe pessimism. Human kindness is for the young philosopher a parasite which not only deludes its host in destructive misery, but also vivisects the natural world to the point of destroying its majesty. Instead of the guidance of such a matter has been towards annihilating all which bends reality the true nature of the existence and restoring the supremacy of the nation, a natural world over the catched one. The immediate extreme bizarre nature of the program is that made outside observers to predict that the world would be short-lived with collective depression that ushers it in. But it would be the first one to this for certain things happen every day. Yeah, pop back in weird over here, so yeah, that's it's mainly because he has a new ideology over here that I'm not gonna read because I believe France also has that over here too. And with the let's go drum pass over here. So yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I think. A lot of reading to do. Fine by me, but definitely it's gonna be quite a question I thought of here. So hopefully I'll be ready up for the test. Of the blood. For the Russian cannot quench our spirit, we Finns have lived long before Muscovite tendrils envelop our land. Their nation consumes self, our rise with a new beauty. Finish our rise from the corpse of the Russian Empire, unencumbered by the nation's wrath. Pavlo Telvela, stood upon the desk, his uniform gleaming in the torchlight, his face illuminated as if the sole air beyond its surface. Facing him were these 2 dozen officers who had carefully deposited their czar's countenance at the door and faced their stop him deal with only the finished lion pinning the beast. His soldier began to clap. Tavilla nodded curtly and stepped off. All the assemblers stood. Upon the table lay the banner of his nation, a world flag red, with a chipped line on the centre, frequent mercy undefined by age. Under this dead, my generation fought. The Russians burned their flag but did not destroy their spirit. It lives on you, me, and all freedom-loving Finns. Lay your hands upon the flag. Tavilla's reply, his raspy command was obeyed unanimously, each man rushing to places and hung around the line, stared to the lines, either matching the heroes who died beneath his fold and how they would yet see it fly. So say we all that this nation shall not perish into history as a mere satrapy, that noble people shall be both free and more, and that the free Finns shall be just, faithful, and virtuous, that we may die for this freedom and we never see. So say we all. The officers cried echoed throughout the hall, and they were silent and still for a moment, although paralyzed. Their flags grow far seemingly animated. They thought of death and balked, their eyes darting to Tavilla. He was calm, his wrist once have cooled off. He had faced it once, and now the duty passed him. The officer strengthened. A nation to win. Indeed, and we shall win it. A Sisyphean task. They're everywhere. Outside the government mansion, the socialists demonstrate. When forced to disperse, they leave behind leaflets depicting the governor and his family hitless, tagged on every surface. The rural nobles complain of harassment, one will lynching while out hunting, others missing, and all surrounding villagers refuse to speak of him. Out. Intellectuals. Dear God, how the papers gloat. The glee in which they report these happenings can only sink on the patriots. The current situation is unattainable. Finns no longer believe that they are ruled people. They mock the wishes of the Tsar and openly toil upon his representatives. The terrorists have infiltrated everything. The papers are against us. The people loathe us. Even the Russians was confident against us on the assassination. I'm not going to read because this occurs more often than not. But yeah, assassination stranded over here. We for the permanent over here. Both never change. Yeah, they're doing a thing. Kerensky resigns. And they're doing all that. Let's stop a socialism. Oh yeah. Denmark's doing a thing over here. What that was. Trump hold his ground. Yeah, see over here. I've been holding ground for now, but they need to be changing as it were. The day of promises, mass flexibility. Yet another day, another bill brought forward by the Senate attempting to further separatism in the guise of autonomy. As usual, we shall veto it, yet this time we shall not dash their hold with nothing to show. The token lift on curfew restrictions, a guarantee that future considerations will be taken, perhaps even the legalization of a new party. Measure though they shall give up hope. They always do. It was a taste of liberty. Oh, that's oh man. That's Milikov over here. So I don't know if he's heard that he was gonna be replaced over here. But I don't know anything definitive about that over here. But it is oh yeah, because there's another thing over here. Because no other awesome. Yeah, I will be doing the 7 copies. I think we'll just start with a few one over here, because filming this style, the government, all that. I probably will start with that. Okay, and I know when Sarav's asked me to do Scythia, and I will. That is in the works over here, it's just not going to be in the immediate over here. But yeah, I will be doing Scythia over here. Like, I would like to do Austria over here. I am thinking of doing either Mr. Faisal or Ludwig von Mises. I don't know which one they do first over here. I think let me lean towards Mises because I think he has like the most expansion possibility. At least from what I remembered over here. Be specific over here. Yeah, and there goes the Summer Cool War. I'm gonna read that. Yeah, we got your boy Stephen Cow over here. Which shall we go to? Democracy or the autocracy? I don't know if you'll see, won't we? Hey, those your Petrograd moves. Helsinki's acquired, definitely started taking over the sea at the entire population to the papers. New initiative which flood the press nearly hourly. Grudowski, Kolchak, Crimea, march on Moscow, the whisper to the streets, the watchword of the hour. Whatever image the Finns had of Russia might have been showered, shards flying, the great falls, occasionally peppering the reports like Kiev, Moscow, and Kursk. No soldiers are forthcoming. Whoever we have now is what we shall possess for the foreseeable future. We are utterly paralyzed. Some have suggested we send envoys to Dovsky, but the Kolchak's thunder that it would have the ultimate foolishness. Others, a small muttering minority, suggested this is a sign that she has outlived usefulness, and number of Russia should be embraced before she falls into yet another civil war. And we got a whole thing over here. A hot day in Helsinki. Finland. In a petition the event 17 years ago, Suomi is falling again to the abyss of civil war, ignited by the attempted pushing Russia abroad from socialist anarchist acceleration to transform their free the homeland for the cultures as a barren oriented towards Russian regimes found in Europe. On the side stood a motley crew of rice radicals, old war bourgeois politicians, and other officials who have found themselves caught from the cheat of Moscow. Unlike the dress rehearsal in 1918, the future of this right coalition is far less guaranteed, and many of the Russophilic members of the are already threatening to withdraw their support to the government. These seem to kill those, indeed. And now we got a hot day in Helsinki. Russian authorities are undoubtedly unlucky. First news, the summer coup reached the siege just before telegrams urging the information of blackout hit the governor's desk. Then the day was unusually sunny and pleasant. There was reached strong with people. The local garrison was ordered out, but the coming hours initially feared fearing that the mass presence of soldiers would trigger a riot. Only at the threat of hanging that he released the soldiers' name. Rapidly dispersed throughout the city in pursuit of a small band of nationalist and socialist hooligans, who would have staged various calls to arms throughout the day. The coup did not trigger the riot, neither did the present soldiers. The first mass demonstration began at the various hotspots of radical activity were occupied. A spoiling mode decision by trade union leader made the city go in flames. Demanding immediate recession of the ban on strikes, the union demonstration appeared as a mob, and were rapidly converted in the government mansion. Government soldiers closed the streets and ordered the demonstration to be dispersed. For fusion, the rovers began to hurl ice and rocks at the soldiers. One officer, either after being hit in the eye or tripping, always meant to open fire as the soldiers feared the demonstration over the garrison. To the garrison, already disintegrating due to low discipline, saw mass defections. The governor had already fled the city a few hours earlier, but his power of the new government was blockaded by socialist leaders who had only entered the country in the preceding days. Inside the city, the governor was met with the Italian nationalists and was swiftly apprehended. Newly proclaimed General Villa declared that all French patriots rallied behind the remnant of the Duchy to prevent a red takeover. Rural areas surrounding the city were abuzz with military activity. Already one was a church desecration and attack on traditional Finnish sides turned them against the emerging socialist government. Finland burden the country has rapidly descended to anarchy. Whether the country be red or white in the coming years, the clash shall leave scars that will take decades more to heal. To armed Finnish workers and peasants. Yes. Indeed. With that over here, we are almost at time over here, so I am going to first set our lines out over here. We got people going over here. And then I am going to end the episode. So yeah. A civil war be kicking off over here and things are going quite interesting. So yeah. So there, so see you guys later over here once we really get the ball going over here. But here's the next episode will probably be a little bit shorter than usual, but yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, till then, see ya.